Okay, so basically what I did was I took a black Sharpie and I just created some border around it. You know, last time we did the collaging and the pasting together, right? And then so anyway, this is what it looks like, right? So I'm thinking about ways to add final flourish. Notice I just used lines around the edge and the border, right? And in fact, if I had planned this out a little more carefully, right? What I've tried to do was I tried to follow the curves and the lines in the original pictures as I did actual like drawing work with this Sharpie on there. You see, this is kind of the torso of the cat, right? I've got it walled off kind of here with this background. There's this horizon line over here is extending behind the cat's head and out this way, right? So one final flourish that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go in with some marker and do some, you know, creative shade work and stuff. And we'll see how that turns out. I kind of like this as it is, but we're going to go for broke and we're going to see what we can do, right? And I'm going to try to preserve this cool color pattern here on the border, which kind of frames the piece. So I'm going to try to leave this black and white, right? Just this little border edge. And anyway, I'll real quickly just go through here. I'm not going for precision so much as I am just going for speed, right? Trying not to make these videos too, you know, long, too lengthy, too yada da da da. You guys get what I'm saying. Because let's be honest, too much talking, too much, you know, if the length is, it's just real easy to get distracted, you guys, you know. Sometimes I feel like my life is getting distracted. I don't know about you. There's that. And that. And a little bit of that. And some of that. And, you know, I'm not afraid of drawing on the picture or markering on the picture. That's kind of, you know, part of the process. Make sure that you're trying to eliminate as much white as possible, although some patchiness here and there would probably be all right. What I'm doing is I'm alternating between, if you can see what I've done here so far, I've just used two different colors of blue, right? We're just, so I've done the white here, or the light blue here, and then I'm going to go over it with the dark blue and just try to get rid of the white, right? What I'm trying to do is just kind of add in marker this kind of weird like background thing that makes it feel like the collage edges are coming out to the sides of the picture, right? I'm just trying to utilize and fill this space. We'll see what happens, right? One of the coolest parts about being a scientist and is really the part where you do experiments, right? I'm not a scientist unless you consider the arts a science type thing, right? Anyway, we will see how this exactly goes. And again, going for I'm trying my hardest to fill the space while preserving and continuing the color story that the rest of the images are trying to tell, right? Preserving the color story is something you guys might hear in the future, especially when it comes to color theory, right? What do we think so far? Kind of adds like a little trippy psychedelic effect. You know, it probably wouldn't hurt if I went over some of this light blue with some of this dark blue. That would probably create a different shade. I'm going to attempt to real roughly do that here. You guys tell me what you think. Did I ruin it? Maybe I ruined it. I don't know though. I kind of like it's patchy and barry anyway, but that kind of gives it a little bit of some sense in the chaos. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to switch colors down at the bottom, okay?